And I wanted to thank you for being here today here in Faulkner County, but I wanted to ask you to give a report.
Well, thank you, Governor. It's a pleasure to be with you, Dr. Romero and Dr. Smith. Thanks for your steady leadership during these trying 4 months. You know, these masks are an opportunity for a fashion statement, and Arkansas Economic Development Commission is my mask today, and I urge people that masks are critical. It's between us and beating this virus and getting back to work. Governor, I talked to my dad the other day, 94 years old, and I said, you suffered through pretty tough times in the Depression and in World War II. And he said, I hated gas rationing. It happened when I was 16 years old. I was a high school sophomore, and I couldn't drive because I couldn't get gas. Because we said we were going to conserve gas in this country to beat the Nazis and beat the Japanese, even though it was inconvenient. So some of you may think a mask is inconvenient, but nonetheless, it is a critical strategy for our public health victory over the virus. Our delegation did write the Vice President. We're very sensitive to this issue of reagent supply for our testing facilities, because the key in business and the key in our hospitalizations and moving this economy is access to testing in a timely way. We're doing great testing thanks to your leadership, but it's the timeliness. And so we're committed to pressing the Vice President for answers there to be helpful to Arkansas and I think across the state. And this illustrates something I've talked about now for several months, which is we need to use the Defense Production Act where the case warrants it. And that's why I've proposed an amendment to the Defense Production Act called the SAVE Act, which will take medical supplies, pharmaceutical ingredients, compounds, and all related medical devices and put them under that strategy at the President's discretion so that we're not caught should we use it or not use it. We actually have a written plan to use it where it fits, and I think Governor Hutchinson has given a great example of, again, how it could be used in our country. Final comment, Governor, would be that we're ready to partner with you here in the next few weeks as the Congress reassesses the gaps that's in the CARES Act on how we can benefit Arkansas. And we want you to have more flexibility in the state and local funding that you got, the $1.25 billion, on how you use that, particularly as it relates to broadband. And we're working hard to make sure that we've got the flexibility and financial support for our schools so that we're ready to learn. Thank you and look forward to working with you.